That ugly money. That ugly money. Yeah. Say it's that ugly money.
This is the Ugly Money Podcast. It's about the process of success, everything between.
And we are live. What up, what up, what up? Welcome to yet another edition of the Ugly Money Podcast. I am your host, UglyMoneyNiche. This episode being brought to you by Elia Phallus Elixir. Still the #1 all-natural male enhancement product in the country, in the world, and in the stratosphere. Go from zero to hero. Go from big bear to, from big to bigger bear. Yeah, men on average last 2 to 3 times longer while using Goliath. So go to the link in the bio, GoliathXXL.com to get yours today. Because you got to go Goliath on it. Ladies and gentlemen, another special guest on my show today. Rapper turned actor. I mean, he's the cake boss. This guy has a very interesting story. Businessman, father, entrepreneur, philanthropist of sorts. I'm really looking forward to this one. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all show your love one time for Ponzo Houdini. What's up, my brother?
My guy, appreciate you for having me, King.
Man, I appreciate you for making some time for us little people over here, man, in the A-Town.
Man, you doing your thing.
I appreciate it,
Definitely doing your thing.
So before we get started too much, who was Ponzo Houdini before Ponzo Houdini became Ponzo Houdini?
I was just a young nigga, Buffalo, New York, grew up downtown, jumped off the porch at around 14. I mean, my mother was addicted to drugs, so, I was suffering from that traumatic stress, that PTSD as a kid, and then niggas was selling my mother drugs, so I said, fuck it, everybody getting this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was a product of my environment,
right.
You know what I'm saying? And then, and that led to me going to prison a couple of times.
Right.
And then start having kids, and it was like, all right, nigga, we gotta do something else.
Gotta figure it out.
This ain't gonna work.
A lot of times people don't realize how much a battery in your back a child could be. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, that bitch might not goddamn make you straighten up, but that damn kid, it make a brother fly right. You know what I'm saying? When you sitting there looking at your twin and looking at, somebody that loves you unconditionally. I know my daughter did, man. So salute to you on that. Like, now, Buffalo, New York, upstate, outside of New York City, as most people think that New York is just New York City. No, Buffalo is its own culture, its own it's its own energy. Talk to me about the makeup of Buffalo, the culture of Buffalo, New York.
Well, growing up, it was always the second and third poorest city in America. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, we had to fight for everything we had, So resources was slim. So, most of the people going to do what they know, hustling.
And so you're rapping at this time in one of the poorest cities in America.
Correct. With no outlets.
Yeah, you're right. Was there ever any resentment from Buffalo rappers versus New York City rappers?
For real, they never really, everybody thought we was just firemen until, we start meeting each other upstate and they seeing Buffalo boys putting in pain in prison. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, handling their business, and then they start coming down here to Buffalo, seeing that we was getting money moving just how they move.
Right.
And then once the Buffalo boys, made it on some mainstream shit, they like, oh, them niggas rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, they start respecting our handle, but at first, they wasn't.
Yeah. New York is notorious for shitting on the world when it came to hip-hop. New York City, when they had it, they didn't respect the South. They didn't respect the West Coast. New York only respected New York City. And I think, like, for the last 20, 30 years, the rest of the world has been returning the favor. I mean, given, New York doesn't have the gridlock that it once had, meaning the city. New York City doesn't have the gridlock on hip-hop that it once used to. It's spread out now. Griselda, Buffalo. Talk to me about impact.
Major impact for our city, because since, Rick James, there was nobody else to kick the mainstream door open. So when them boys did what they did, it shined the light for other people to be able to, run through the door and do their thing. So, you know what I mean? That was major for our city.
Benny the Butcher, not a dream feature, never worked with him?
Bro, cool. I just think we in two different lanes.
That ugly money.
You see me over here fishing.
That ugly.
Young blood, no, don't talk about that. He over here fishing.
That ugly.
Like, in the lane that Benny the Butcher is in versus the lane that Ponzo is in, like, what are the differences?
Big difference is bro on some, you know, boom bap, hip hop 90s era. You know what I'm saying? I'm more on some modern day, you know, more trap, you know what I'm saying,
right.
Pain type of lane.
So everyone from Buffalo is not boom bap?
Nah, hell nah. Nah. That's more like a acquired taste for like an older crowd.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Because and I'm pretty sure the reason why them boys chose that lane because that's where they was having their early risings in the 90s.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's, you know what I mean, what probably impacted them to do that music. But for me, I didn't jump off the porch until the early 2000s.
Right. Okay.
So that music that impacted me was the early 2000s music. So
Right.
when the locks start going crazy, G-Unit, Dipset, and then when the Atlanta trap era started taking over with my boy Juice Man, Gucci, Jeezy, and the old Gottis and Dolphs and all that. So, you know what I mean, that's when I start, you know what I mean, really being influenced by the music.
And you've had a chance and opportunity to work with OJ.
That's my brother.
Yeah.
We've been locked in for 10 years.
Talk to me about your relationship with OJ the Juice Man. Shouts out Juice.
I'm going to be honest. I feel like bro, one of the realest industry people that I met. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a real person. You know what I'm saying? He going through life trials and tribulations, and he ain't on no rapper shit. You know what I'm saying? He was on the real nigga shit.
Yeah.
And also, you know, he looked out. You know what I'm saying? He ain't have to do no songs with me. He ain't have, like, me and him did shows together and everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So bro's a real person. And I just feel like bro don't get the respect that he deserved because bro helped pioneer a whole lane that we call trap music. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts. Facts. Like, it really slick be disrespectful how they don't mention his name and when they talking about the Mount Rushmores of trap music. Like, nah, bro. Juice. Hey! Like,
niggas still using his ad-libs right now to this day. I just heard NBA Youngboy shout him out on his new album, and he using the ad-libs and shit. So, you know what I'm saying?
Juice got the goddamn #1 song in the country with the Wham Whammy. That was Juice.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And so it just goes to show that, like, you know, and that wasn't even like a big song of his. They took that joint
that's a fact.
and just remixed it. It just goes to show, like, when you make some timeless shit and when you make some quality stuff, it can last forever. You know what I'm saying? Because Juice voice is still prominent as it was back then today. You know what I mean?
Super facts.
Now, I want to talk about some bullshit before we get to some good shit. You were on the most wanted list of Buffalo, New York. Talk to me about that run.
Like I said, man, I was in Buffalo, you know, being a product of my environment, you know what I'm saying, in the streets, selling dope, you know what I mean, catching cases. So that started from me. I was on parole. I came home from prison, one of my stints, and I was on parole, and I was trying to push my music real heavy. And, you know, what comes with that is you got to be outside. You got to be everywhere, you know what I'm saying? So I was catching curfew violations. My parole officer was like really hating because she was like, how is you making money and sustaining? I keep telling you to go get a job. Why you ain't going to get a job? And I'm like, man, you know, I tried to fake a disability thing and all that, you know what I mean? But that wasn't working. So she could never catch me hustling or whatever I was doing. And, you know, she got tired of it. So like on my 4th curfew violation, you know what I mean? I walked in there. I thought I was going to jail that day, to be honest.
Right.
I walked in there and she put the ankle monitor on me. And then I already knew. I'm like, shit, I can't sell drugs with an ankle monitor on. So shit, nigga, I had to make a conscious decision that day right there. Like, damn, I'm going to have to go on a run until I get my shit together. I only owe these people a year left on papers. I'm going to go run my bag up, go knock this year out, and then be done with these people. So, you know what I mean? I left because, like, I was into it. Like, you know what I mean? It was like, it wasn't no just stop hustling right now, nigga. I'm having motion, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I had to make the decision. I walked out of there and walked next door to the CVS, and I cut the ankle monitor on, threw that shit in the sewer, and then I was a ginger beer man after that.
So you had a moment that you were entrenched in the trenches, and you made a decision to get out of it.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Go a way. Like, was there like any kind of motivation? Because I always wonder, like, when somebody's living a life, a certain type of life, a street life, like, what makes them go the other direction?
Me personally, I mean, shit, if I ain't have to be in the streets, I'd never be in the streets. But, you know what I mean, at that point, that's what I knew. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like, shit, man, I got motion, I got connects, I got licks, you know what I'm saying? I got motion, so I'ma just always had an end goal. Like, the end goal was like not to sell drugs forever, make enough money to go ahead and fund this music shit. This music shit gonna take me everywhere I need to be, and then I can be able to set my family up forever. But you know what comes with the streets? Prison. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But that's only if you holding it down. But you know what I'm saying? Some of these niggas not. But you know how that go.
It's a lot of that. It's a lot of that going. It's a lot of that. That going. What do you think about Young Thug and Gunna's situation? Young Thug has recently went on Twitter yet again and took a shot at Gunna. Do you think that energy is warranted?
I mean, I don't know none of them personally. You know what I'm saying? I've been around Thug before, a couple of the homies, you know what I mean, connected with him and shit. But I don't know their situation personally. But for me, I just feel like as an ex-street nigga, you know what I'm saying, you're not supposed to cop out on your homeboys, you know what I'm saying, unless y'all got an agreement that everybody copping out. So, you know what I'm saying, like, you kind of leave your boy in a blender when you take a certain type of plea and you admitting guilt and, you know what I'm saying, setting your boy up for a, you know what I mean, situation.
Do you think Gunna is a rat?
I feel like bro did bad. Just as an ex-street nigga, yeah, bro did bad. I mean, you know what I mean? And he probably didn't know no better because from what I'm hearing, bro wasn't involved in no activities that would put him in oblivion. So they just said bro was a square. Now, I don't know him personally, but they said bro was a square. So he probably didn't know no better. Right. You know what I mean? His lawyer making all the money and tricked him into believing that he was doing something honorable when he like, shit, oh, I ain't got to get on stand and tell on my boys. All I got to do is just say yes to a bunch of shit. He just went in there and just said yes to a bunch of shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But in actuality, your lawyer tricks you, bro. You did bad. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and Gunna a hired artist too. Yeah. Pause. Like, you know what I mean? His music fire, but you know what I mean? On some man-to-man shit, they tricked bro. He did bad. You know what I'm saying? Like,
definitely put him in a trick bag.
Yeah, they fucked him over.
And but you know the thing is, we think about it. If we talking about the word snitch or rat, that normally defined, at least in our culture, is two people that are going to go do crime, right? And one person tells on the other person to shorten their sentence, right? Well, I don't think that Gunna was probably involved in any crime.
I don't think he was involved, but I just feel like Thug changed your life, bro. So you owe him that loyalty. That, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just me. You know what I mean? Like, everybody look differently, but I just feel like you owe Thug that loyalty because for a simple fact, man, bro changed your life. Even if you were not in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause if we can ball out, pop champagne, and collect millions together, nigga, when hard times come, you gotta hold it down. Even if you ain't a part of this, nigga, you my brothers. You know what I mean? I fucked up because I would do it for you. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's what we bros. But when they had you answer questions that you shouldn't have answered, like, okay, it was you and him in the car. Who drugs was it? Was these yours? Was these yours? And you say no. That's kind of putting your boy in a trick bag. Like, he trying to go to trial and say, hey, I'm not a gang. I'm not a gang. And you know what I'm saying? And then niggas, you know.
I mean, they put him in a trick bag for sure.
They put him in a trick bag.
But they got him out. I mean, if the lawyer's job is to get him out. He got him out. He got him out pretty swiftly. It's just so much gray area with that, you know, because I know Thug's pop.
Yeah, Big Jeff. Yeah. That's why I met him before through my home.
Yeah, and then, you know, I did tours with Gunna, and so it just sucks to see. And Yak Gotti's my guy, and so it just sucks to see the tension between that family. Because, you know, when I was over there and I was work tapping in, it felt like a family. You know, Definitely. It felt like some real, genuine, organic, just real, you know, love and success and black excellence. And so I pray they get it together, man. I pray they get it together. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, do you feel that Thug can forgive?
I don't know, because, you know, he's entitled to feel hurt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's your brothers. These your brothers that you came up and y'all was poor together and y'all made it out the mud, and then you feel like they betrayed you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel like everybody that took that plea betrayed him.
I mean, his own real brother took a plea. I
feel like everybody that took that plea betrayed me. Because you got to think of it like this. If you going to trial and you saying that I'm not a boss or a leader of a gang, this is not a fucking Rico gang, I'm doing music, this is a record label, you know what I'm saying, I'm not committing crimes, I'm not doing this, and then everybody else taking pleas saying, hey, this is, your case is shot. Hey, guess what? They ain't got to come to court. Hey, such and such just testified that this is a gang. Such and such. Ain't these your artists? Okay, case closed. You know what I'm saying? You put your boy in a trick bag. And this is the guy, man, that, you know, like he made sure that everybody was fed. From what I'm hearing, they just saying, bro, feed his people.
Yeah, nah, it was reported that Young Thug never made a dime off of Gunna.
Man, that's unfortunate.
He never took nothing off of his success.
Yeah.
Or whatever. He just wanted to put him in position. So I see it from both Spanish points.
Yeah, it's just trick back. I feel like, honestly, I don't think Gunna would have just maliciously did it. I think he ain't know no better. They tricked him. I feel like they tricked him. They like, yo, listen, you ain't got to get on the stand. You ain't got to testify. Just say, yeah, this is bullshit. Go ahead, sign this paperwork. All you got to do is say, yeah, you'll be all right. That's how I really feel like it happened. And he don't know. It's my first time ever being arrested for a crime. Like, I don't get into this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I feel like, you know, he was tricked. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's a touchy situation. It's very unfortunate.
It's very touchy, man. And it's I just came back from No Jump. I did an interview with Poetic Flacco.
Fire.
We get to talking about it. And I'm like, bro, like, one, I know the people that's involved, but it's just like, there is no right or wrong answer. It's almost like, it's all about the perspective. Like,
it's all about what type of person you is. So, like, me being an ex-street nigga, I concur with why Thug would feel some type of way. But I also understand, you know what I'm saying, what happened. And understanding just from, like I said, I don't know none of them personally, but just from hearing like, hey, bro wasn't out here wilding out. So, you know what I'm saying? He ain't no better, which, you know what I mean, the situation, he was put in a trick bag.
You got to think about it like this. Like if you a street guy and you ride with your partner who work at Target.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't never did nothing. He a sidewalk nigga or whatever. And you got guns, drugs, dope in the goddamn car. Police pulled you over, broken tail light, bam, bam, bam. Mm-hmm. And the police ask who dope this is. And you don't say shit.
that ugly money.
And the nigga from Target like, eyes get big. I mean, is the nigga from Target wrong? Well, then he asked the nigga from Target, like, whose drugs this is? He like, I don't know. All right, we're going to take both of you out of jail. I mean, as the person that is the street member and the owner of the illegal substance, isn't that on you to take that burden? Or is it for everyone else to bear?
I'm gonna be honest. If we talking from a civilian point of view or a street nigga point of view,
no, I'm talking about the nigga from Target is a civilian.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, if he a civilian, you know, I'm only gonna expect a civilian to do what a civilian is gonna do. And if he's a real nigga, the street nigga, he gonna tell him like, listen, don't worry about it. I'm gonna make sure you taken care of. You ain't gonna have nothing to worry about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, because at the end of the day, if you get in a car with a civilian, you gotta expect him to tell. Because he ain't trying to go to jail. That's not his walk of life.
Yeah, he got to get to work in the morning.
Man, hello. He ain't living how you living. That's why I say you should only surround yourself with people that's like you.
For sure.
Because you can only expect what you know what I mean, acquire around you. So if you're around motherfuckers that you know that's not like that, you can't be mad when they fold in certain situations.
Yeah. Now that makes sense. I mean, you are, you know, if you hang around 4 millionaires, you're gonna be the fifth. If you hang around 4 street niggas, you're going to be the 5th. If you hang around 4 broke niggas, if you hang around 4 broke niggas, you're going to be the 5th.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? About you are the company you keep. You know what I'm saying? That vibrational energy. Now, you turned all of this, Buffalo's Most Wanted list, hip-hop artists, not on that boom bap.
Shout out to the boom bap, because that's what opened the door for the other lanes.
But acting. Where did that bag come from, and how did you get into it, and what inspired it?
I'm going to be honest. I never had no epiphanies, no dreams, no aspirations of saying, hey, I'm going to be the biggest actor, I'm going to be an actor. That shit actually just fell in my lap, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I guess it's a part of my calling because everything that happened with this acting shit just fell in my lap. Like, I had to work hard for the music shit.
Ain't it crazy?
I had to spend
Ain't it crazy?
tons of money over the last 20 years in the music shit, and still ain't reaped the same amount that I, you know what I mean, spent. I'm down like a motherfucker. I'm in the red like a motherfucker with music business.
I don't even want to talk about it.
But the acting shit, like, it fell in my lap. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my homeboys from my hometown, shout out Deuce King and AK Reed, they film producers from the town, and they put me in a movie called Conflicted. And, you know what I'm saying, the love I was getting from just being in those 2 scenes in that movie, it was like, damn. People like, man, you should do more of this shit. So, you know what I mean? I started playing with. Then I moved to Atlanta. I linked up with a agent here. Shout out to Carolyn. She started getting me roles. I was in They Clone Tyrone, an extra in that joint. So, she put me in a whole bunch of other, you know what I mean, platforms and shit. Then I met with a homie called King June. I was in a couple of his movies. You know what I'm saying? And shit, I started getting into more and more productions, and then shit.
Then you got popped on Glow Street. Yeah, ugly money. Yeah, it happened. I know this guy is Cousin Tim.
Facts.
And them girls smoked the shit out of him.
Facts. They did me bad. Cousin Tim was a piece of shit.
They're like, damn, Tim, like, wait a minute, that's supposed to be your family? And you got them, just set them up for the blitz.
Slimed them out. Hey, yo, don't be like Cousin Tim, man, for sure.
You know, I had the opportunity to be in, you know, I was in Glow Street as well. I played Randy. And they cut out some of my best scenes. But, you know, part 2 coming. That ugly money. But, man, you know, making the move, I guess, because that was like one of my first, like, more legitimate productions, right? Like, we actually got a cameraman and an audio man, and then, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh shit, Vinny and these boys really doing it. And so while I'm making it, I have no idea that it's gonna be as big as it got on Tubi.
That shit did numbers, over 100 million in less than a month. That was a nice alley hoop. Shout out to them boys that put me in the movie. My boy Vinny, K9, shout out to homie D Castro, Kodak Black. That was a good look right there.
Yeah, I had no idea the power of that, you know, because I do my thing regardless, but I remember it came out like the weekend of 404 Day here in Atlanta. And I was heading to 404 Day, and I was walking through the crowd because we had our interview platform set up at Trinidad James Trinidad James store. And I'm walking through the crowd, and normally it's like, boy, you be killing them bitches, you know what I'm saying? Or a nigga that's trying to rap for me. Nah. Where my keys at, nigga? That ugly money. Where the fuck my keys at, nigga? Hey, boy, I seen you on the tube. I'm like, whoa, this is a different type of energy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Way better than that rap shit.
That acting bag is real. That acting bag. So, I mean, is this are you here? Are you taking a vacation in the acting world? Or are now you consider yourself an actor?
I'm in the game. I shout out to Louis Stanso. I went to acting classes in school there. Hollywood Headshots. They did my professional portfolio with that. I started my own production company, film production, and I got 2 movies under my belt. So I'm in the game. And also, it's another avenue for me to promote my music. I scored every movie. I'm scoring them shit. So me and my artist is scoring the music in the movies.
Hey, that's another way to do it right there.
Free band.
Shoot your own movie, put your own music in. Now you've gotten to the point where, like I said, you are executive producing your own films, Hustler Dreams. Mm-hmm. From front to back, for inquiring minds that want to know, me. That ugly money. I want to do it. That ugly money. How do you make a Tubi movie from front to back?
I would just say any movie in particular, whatever platform you put it on, first you got to have a budget, figure out how you're going to get the money. Me, I actually funded the movie myself, which the next ones I won't be. I'm working on my business credit and loans to go do that shit for free. But have the funding and form yourself a team, you know. So I had to go get sound. I had to go get grips. I had to go get ADs. That's a assistant director, by the way. Director, you know what I'm saying? I had to go get the camera crew. I had hair and makeup. I had crafty services. That's the snacks that they put out for you, by the way.
Right.
I had a chef that was cooking meals, you know what I'm saying? And then I had to pay for locations. And I just had to get everything that I seen on the Tyler Perry set. I was on a Tyler Perry set. I did all of Queen's Men.
Right.
I'm actually on this season's 4 that's out right now. Mm-hmm. And I just seen how they did that setup, and I'm like, shit, I'm still in that. I might have a smaller budget than they got, but I'm going to recreate that same image. So when people on my set, it's going to make them feel like, damn, they on a big production. So, you know what I'm saying? You just got to have the money, put a team together. And it's so hard building a team because people got weird energy to where they always looking to try to scam or get over or finesse, and they ain't genuine, and they rather get a short amount of money quickly from you instead of get long money forever with you.
Yeah, nah, that's the thing. When I started getting into it, I had one guy say, it only costs $5,000 to shoot a movie.
Nah, that's some bullshit movie.
And another person said, we could do it for $250,000.
Yeah, that's a little too much.
And then, you know, I had somebody say 50, then not 20. Then it was just so many different prices. I'm like, I don't know who the fuck to believe.
Right.
Because this nigga told me 5. This nigga told me 250. This motherfucker say 50. He say, hey, I'll fuck with you for 20. I don't, like, to make a quality movie, I have no idea how much you really need.
I would say it's about the team that you get. The editor is important, the lighting, the sounds, and the cameras that you're using. But from what I've gotten and the knowledge I've gotten, I've already filmed 2 movies, and I'm like 6 figures in, like just around 100 right now for 2 movies. But the quality is good.
Yeah, for a $50 piece.
I'm learning that I don't need to spend 100 for 2 movies.
See, that's what I need to learn.
The goal is
teach me, young.
Don't spend more than 30 on a movie.
Don't spend more than 30.
Especially if it's going on Tubi, so that you can recoup your money back fast. Because Tubi actually paying a lot of people if you do the marketing shit after you release it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I done seen some crazy checks. That's what motivated me to want to say, I got the money to do this shit myself. Instead of go buy a new car, instead of go buying a motherfucking some new jewelry, instead of go tricking off on some bullshit.
Yeah.
Nigga, I can go invest in a movie that's going to make me some money forever. That's digital real estate.
Yeah.
But 30, my boy, definitely 30.
30 ball.
They 30.
30 ball. I got a 30.
Yeah, for sure.
250. I was like, fuck that shit. I go back to rapping.
Nah, fuck that.
That's that rap money.
All right. And then the key is what I learned too from knowledge that I was given is you got to have a feature. Pay them little features. You know what I'm saying? A feature.
Like an actual bankable face.
Yeah, exactly. Just like we doing the rap shit, we go get a feature. You know what I'm saying? Go get a feature. Like for part 1, I put Shamar in part 1, and he been going viral on all the motherfuckers.
Crazy.
The headlines
Genius.
reading. The headlines is reading. They done put Shamar in a Tubi movie, and all the blogs picking this shit up. It was like 12 blogs that picked that shit up.
Genius.
That ugly money.
You know that I think about it. Damn, was I the feature in Glow Street? Motherfucker.
Hell yeah. He was one of the features in Glow Street, for sure.
I just not thought about that shit. Because, you know, when you go on Tubi and you go to the movie, my scene pops up.
Bro, you in the algorithm. Listen, I be watching your clips and you be popping that shit. Like when you be telling these niggas how they need to, you know what I mean? How they need to be on stop acting like bitches. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about it because they need to hear this shit.
I want to get you in trouble today, dog.
Hey, listen, I'm a man's man like you, bro. I be on that same shit you on, and I respect it because we need to hear it. I know they be saying niggas is misogynistic and all that. No, we just kings, man, and kings gonna live like kings.
And that's the thing. Every woman want to fuck a king, but when the king wants to conduct himself as such, she wants him. When she gets him, now she wants him to be a peasant. Nah, baby.
It don't work like that.
I'm still a king, baby.
But look at the Bible. All them niggas had wives and concubines in the Bible. This shit ain't just start happening.
Exactly.
Neo ain't the first person that started doing that shit. This shit been happening in the Bible. Read that motherfucker.
Why you think that baby mama culture is so approved and celebrated, but polyculture isn't?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a double standard with that type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a shit that, you know what I mean, people not getting held accountable for. We get held accountable for immediately. We get frowned upon.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. Like, okay, this girl can have a baby out of wedlock and change her whole life up, and potentially have to raise this child by herself. All right, cool. Single parent household, cool. That's cool. Go, girl. Yeah, we're gonna pop the balloon and goddamn do all the bells and whistles. But if these 2-3 adults are over here collectively working together, collectively building something, generational wealth, them bitches stupid. Well, which one is really the stupid bitch?
Hello? The one that's on welfare going down to the motherfucking child support office because she mad a nigga left her?
You know what I'm saying? But they talk shit about shorty that's building something with her man and her sister wife. Oh, she's stupid, but so it's not stupid to like throw away your life or whatever. It's not stupid to you know what I'm saying? Like
nah, they got to get out that fairy tale world. I you know what I mean? I like to tell people, stay out the fairy tale world. The life don't work like that. Like you want a nigga that's in the top 1%, it come with some shit.
Yeah, it do.
Or you can go get a Jake from State Farm, 9 to 5, nigga. Yeah. But guess what? He gonna be home every day, spending all his hard time. But you gonna miss out on all the luxuries in life.
Yeah.
You gonna miss out on all the real security, and you're not gonna be excited to fuck Jake from State Farm, baby.
Nope.
You gonna keep come running around to us top 1% niggas.
Yep, you gonna be cheating with us.
That ugly money.
And then we gonna send you back to Jake.
That ugly money.
And definitely gonna send you back to Jake.
Like
no good
a neighbor, State Farm is there.
That ugly money.
Oh, man, this is the Ugly Money Podcast. It's the process of success. Everything we from your first dollar and your first million, that's ugly money. I know a time in your life, shit just didn't seem like it was going right. How did you, talk about a time that you fell down and how'd you get back up?
Man, several times. I did 3 prison bids. You know what I'm saying? I know I don't look like what I've been through, but I did 3 prison bids. But I got a story. A story when I was dealing with a motherfucking plug and I received some shit and it was nothing in that motherfucking box. That was a time where I was stressed out.
Wow.
Because now I'm like, shit, what happened?
Wait a minute, hold on.
Then you got to call them people or you got to contact them people and tell them people like, yo, man, this shit ain't here. I don't know what happened.
Wait a minute, brother. You mean to tell me that you went and copped something from the plug and it was nothing in the box?
Fuck cop. The shit made it to me, however it made it to me, and it was nothing in the motherfucking box.
But you had paid for it already.
It was already, man, so we got to figure this out now.
Interesting business.
Yeah, so, but that's, again, why I had to leave that life alone, because they don't talk about all the downfalls that come with that shit, bro.
That is putting you in yet another trick bag.
They don't talk about all the they don't talk about the downsides to that shit. That's why I'm like, nigga, if you 35 or 40 years old, bro, and you still on the block selling dope, you stupid. And you need to grow up, because my nigga, you going to jail or you going to be an informant, my nigga. Like, ain't no way around it. You doing 10, 20, 30, 40. If you got that in you left to do, my nigga, you crazy. Because you being selfish. If you got a family, kids and shit, you going to have to leave them behind, my nigga. Leave that shit alone. And I'm going to give you some more game to help you get out of that shit. You can go get a job, work on your credit, nigga. Go get a loan from the bank. Go buy some property, nigga. Yeah. That's a lick. And if you don't feel like you want to buy no property and do no real estate, nigga, go get a loan from the bank, get some credit cards, open up a business. Okay, nigga, you're not a leader. You don't feel like you want to take the pressure or the risk to go motherfucking run a business. Guess what, nigga? Go get you a trade. We always need plumbers, electricians, HVAC specialists. We always need that. And them niggas making 6 figures a year. You don't have to sell dope to live a great life. Right. Once I learned that, I felt like, damn, I was stupid for taking all them risks. I was risking my life for some shit that ain't never made me as much money as I'm making right now, legit.
Trying to tell you, brother. I'm trying to
So, yeah, my brothers, stop letting these niggas trick you out the streets, man. That shit over with.
Stop letting the trick you
It was
out.
good when it was good, but that shit over with, man.
Yeah. Sidewalk nigga here. Thank you.
That ugly money.
It feel good to be a civilian.
Yes,
you know what I mean? Like, I'm blessed. Like, damn, I really can wake up, beautiful house, beautiful family, beautiful everything, go on vacations what I want. You see my kids, they living good.
Yes,
they up and coming with shit. I can be able to live like a, damn, they tricked us. They made this shit look corny. They coming up with like, man, oh, that nigga, he ain't no street nigga, he ain't no real nigga. That's the lamest shit, man. They played us, bro. They tricked us, man. They tricked us.
Yep.
I'm here to help change that narrative, nigga. We can go own half of this motherfucking city blocks and do all that shit too. We ain't got to sell no more dope. We ain't got to scam, nigga. The bank giving away free shit, nigga. All you got to do is build your credit up.
No, you know.
That ugly money.
Now, I see you brought your seed with you, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself, young brother. What's happening?
Yo, it's Ponzo Honcho, the biggest P, the biggest ever.
Ponzo Honcho. And so what does Ponzo, what does young Ponzo do?
I'm a rapper and I act. I just starred in his new movie, Hustler
Okay,
Dreams.
so you in the movie.
Yeah.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
That ugly money.
Yeah.
So like, cause see, my daughter, she works with me a lot of times, right? Mm-hmm. And so when we working, sometimes like we be in the middle, be a whole lot of people around, and she be like, Dad, and it be a lot of people, and I be like, I don't know if I want you to call me dad. Do you call dad on set? Or do you call him Ponzo?
It's tricky because
Yeah.
it do be mad people.
Yeah, I do.
It be the team, the director, and everything on set. It's like I'll be like, just yo. I can't even say.
Like, do Bronny call Bron dad?
That's what I want to know.
Crazy, for real.
You know
You
what
my
I'm saying?
teammate, but do I call you father?
Yeah,
Dad?
hey, Pop. You know
Come
what I
on,
mean?
Dad. Like, come on, bro. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, then my daughter did she try to call me Nietzsche one time? Like, nah, watch him out. So I was like, fuck it. I was like, I'm cool with it, Dad.
If I call him his government name or
Right,
yeah.
right. Like, hey, yo, Pop, how am I supposed to hold this pistol in this city? You know what I mean? I wonder what Bronny calls LeBron at practice. That'd be interesting. That would be a question I would ask him. Like, what do you call your pop when you go to work with your pop?
Y'all in the huddles, you like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you talking about?
Like, hey, Pop,
Like, yo, you gonna pass this to my son?
Right.
I don't see how that works. Like,
Hey, man, shouts out to you, my brother. And you know, as a young creative, you are blessed to have a father that ushers you in, because a lot of people don't have that. You know, you know, they don't have they gotta go outside and find fucked up big homies that may tell them some bullshit. And you know, I'm a firm believer in, you know, the only man in the world that wants you to be better than him is your father, for sure. You know,
absolutely. Fact.
And that's how I am with mine, man. P, man, brother, man, you got an amazing story, brother. Like, where do you see yourself 5 years from now? What is it looking like?
I'm really actually planning to retire in the next 5 years.
Yeah, I love that.
My son hold this shit down.
Talk that talk, young man.
Real.
He retired. Me too.
And I'll only be 43 too. So you know what I mean. My son, he is his turn to shine. That's why I'm bringing him on all these platforms. You know what I'm saying. And we about to drop his album, his debut album, Munyan Music, and then he's starring in the movie series Hustler Dreams. So y'all can check him out on Tubi.
Yes,
Hustler
sir.
Dreams. So. You know what I mean? It's his turn. I'm getting out the way. And then my youngest daughter, she's 7. She just wrote her first rap to Bunna Summer, Bunna Beat joint. And I'm going to shoot a video for her.
7 years old, rapping already.
Hey, man, I'm going to shoot a video for her, too.
Come on, might
you
as
wanna do
well,
this shit?
man. Hey.
I'm pushing the kids, man.
For sure.
We letting the kids run this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what they doing in the other cultures.
No, for sure. Generational wealth is what it's about.
Yeah,
you know
for
what
sure.
I'm saying? The second generation will take this to a whole nother level that we probably didn't even see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Like, if you can imagine, you know, years later, he got a Tyler Perry-sized studio named after Pop. You know what I mean? Like,
Facts.
we live forever, man, when we do right by our kids, and we have some real ones. So, salute to that, man. I love fatherhood. Before we get out of here, though, man, we gotta talk about the hoes.
That ugly money.
You know.
Talk about the hoes.
That ugly money.
Why are less black men choosing to marry black women?
I feel like they dividing and conquering us right now. You know what I'm saying? They telling the women a certain way to move, and men is waking up that like, hey, man, we tired of getting scammed. You know what I'm saying? It's starting to be less beneficial. Because right now, if you got your shit together, you ask a woman, what do I get out of being married to you? They start telling you some superficial shit like, well, I cook, I clean, I'm going to be loyal. And I'll be like, hold on, wait a minute. You got to cook and clean anyway, don't you? You're grown.
Mandatory.
And loyalty is subjective, because a dog would be loyal if you feeding it, right?
Right.
So, you know, I just think that, you know what I'm saying, like, the Bible always said equally yoked. So, as men, we got to start choosing people that's more equally yoked to us. Now, she ain't got to be making as much money as you or not, but she got to be equally yoked on the mental stance as well as the way in her plans for life. Because if we just choosing for, you know what I mean, sexual, their exterior, oh, she got the fat ass, she got the lip filler, she got the lashes, she got the titties done, and she, you know what I mean, she got this and that, but in the inside of her, she empty. You can only fuck her, bro. She can't be the one that you hold up and put her on the motherfucking throne with.
Right. You know, it's interesting. It seems almost like there is some kind of agenda.
Yeah, they trying to exile us. You don't think? First of all, black men, they trying to extinct us completely. You know what I'm saying? They trying to get rid of us completely. That's what it just seemed like to me.
For sure.
They killing us with the food. You know what I mean? And niggas is getting incarcerated, getting harsher sentences than another race that do the same crime. You know what I'm saying? And also it's like they dividing us away from our women. You know what I'm saying? They turning our women against us and shit, man. They trying to take the fathers out the household. Hey, we can't give you no public assistance if your baby daddy live in the house with you.
Yeah, and that's what's crazy. It's like, okay, have a broken home and we'll help you. But if you don't have a broken home, you don't get no help. It's like sometimes I think like certain black women left the black man for the government.
Man, you ain't just see that shit happen on the BMF episode? I just seen that same shit. You know what I mean? The mother tried to do that shit to Charles. Like they told her at the food stamp, oh, you can't get food stamps because your ex-husband still live in the house with you.
He want to get his ass out.
That ugly money.
Ah, man.
That ugly money.
I pray we figure it out, brother, because, you
Yeah.
know, success a lot of times is a team sport. And, you know, it's an amazing situation when we can have a successful team within our family.
We just got to do what makes us happy. Fuck what the internet saying is what the relationship should be. Fuck all the 50-50 talk. Fuck all that goofy shit. Do what makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? Do what makes you happy. As a woman, make sure that the person that you with makes you happy. Fuck what they telling you on social media. If that man providing, protecting you, and making sure that he leading you and the family into a great, you know what I mean, destiny in the future, man, do that. Fuck what they saying. You know what I'm saying? Okay, a nigga get a little pussy on the side. Men been doing that shit since the Bible. Get over it. You know what I mean? Long as a nigga ain't coming back with no diseases, no babies, you know what I'm saying? A nigga ain't, you know what I mean, changing another
Free
bitch
game
life on
alert.
those, you know what I mean? Baby, it's okay. It's okay. Get over it. Because the niggas is in the Bible doing that same shit.
Free
It's
game
okay.
alert.
It's okay. Fuck what society's saying. Because,
game
okay,
alert.
you thinking that a top 1% man is just going to only fuck you for the rest of your life.
Free
That's
game
not
alert.
reality, babes.
Stop the cap.
Yeah, for sure. and then us men, man, we have to stop wifing joints that's only supposed to get the fuck.
Hey. Now that
It's
is
fun girls.
where we got to get.
It's fun girls and it's partners. The partnerships is the one you can build businesses with, the one that you trust to make decisions if you get sick and you on your deathbed, the one that, you know what I'm saying, like she's worthy to take care of the kids, she's worthy to build with, invest into her future. Everybody don't deserve that. Fuck the duck and leave her stuck and then get back to wifey.
That ugly money.
Hey man,
That ugly money.
should have charged you niggas more money for this episode.
That ugly money.
Hey brother, where's the term cake boss come from, man? What inspired that?
I actually got that nickname when I was in the streets hustling. You know what I'm saying? I think Fab had said it on the motherfucking record. This was about 2009, 10, 11. And then, you know, I was in the streets and it just stuck with me. And then it was a guy that had a bakery called The Cake Boss. He actually, once I first started doing music and promoting it, he was pissed at me. He like, hold on, bro, what you got going on? I said, listen, brother, no disrespect to what you got going on. I respect your platform, but I'm not even in the same lane as you, bro.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? I'm not even in the same lane as you. I'm doing music, entertainment. I'm not selling cakes.
Hey man, shouts out to you, brother.
That ugly money.
Hey man, before we get out of here, man, let these folks know where to follow you at, what you got coming up, what they can expect.
It's Ponzo Houdini, Cake Boss. You can follow me on all social media platforms. You can follow me on all streaming sites at Ponzo Houdini, PONZOHOUDINI. And be on the lookout for my new album about to drop. My son, Ponzo Honcho, you can follow him on all platforms too. I'll let him tell you that. But he's starring in my movie series as well as I'm starring in it. His Hustler Dreams is out right now on Tubi. Go run that up. And yeah, man, we just working our move, bro.
It's working, brother. It's working. Y'all can follow me at UglyMoneyNiche. That's UglyMoneyNiche. Remember, the bigger the dream, the bigger the risk, the bigger the payoff. This has been the Ugly Money Podcast with Ponzo Houdini
That ugly money.
and young Ponzo Honcho.
That ugly money.
That ugly money.
That ugly money. That ugly money.